Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Eamon here. Hope you're all keeping well out there. We're back today with some more Omsi 2 for you, and I know it's been a while since my last Omsi 2 video, so I had kind of a month off and stuff like that, and I decided just to kind of take a small break from Omsi, from the community, and just anything to do with really YouTube or anything like that. And it's been maybe 6 weeks, maybe 5-6 weeks since my last update, so I feel kind of refreshed after the break, and I feel good, and I feel like every now and then it's good to take a break. So I probably would have stayed on my break only for the UK development team have asked me, well they've asked me, they gave me permission to have a look at something nice. So what I'll say to you now is, as you can see in the video title, this is Buses of the West Country 3. It's currently in alpha phase at the moment, and I've been given permission to show off one of the routes, the proposed routes that's going to be in the final version of the map. So today we're going to be driving the P&R, the Park and Ride service that runs from Tweenaway Cross to Peyton bus station. It takes about 12 to 15 minutes long. Now I drove to where I am now from the bus station, so I have to say it's a really nice drive, but it's not finalised just yet because some parts are broken and they still need to be connected. As you know, it's alpha. People don't board the bus, and the route is ready to go. It's just needs some finalisation on the UK development team's part. The run will take, as I said, 12 to 15 minutes long when it's completed, but as I drive through it now, it will probably be a little bit quicker. So it'll probably take maybe 8 to 10, I would suggest, depending on how I drive. I will drive quite slow just to show off the fantastic scenery in this map, because we all know BOTW is like very famous in Omsi, you know, from the first version to the current version and now to this version. So the UK development team have been giving us updates on this map for a long time. It's the famous Omsi 2 map. It's kind of like, it makes no sense when I say this probably, but like Boddingham was the Omsi 1, kind of the great Omsi 1 British feel map, you know, whereas I know BOTW you drive on the right side of the road this time for a UK map, but it just feels like it's legendary maybe, you know. Even though so many maps are coming out, BOTW will always be kind of the one that people will go back to, if that makes sense. It will always be the first one they had, and they'll always love a drive on the 35. That's the way it is, you know. It'll always be like that. I feel like that. I think people I know feel like that, and I think generally the community would always love a drive on the Route 35. So look, we'll get into it. We're driving the C400R today. This is not the new one that was recently released by Roadhog. This is just the original one I had. I haven't downloaded the one that Roadhog released just yet. I will. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull out of here because some of these parts are not finished yet and I don't want to spoil them for people. So we're at Tweenaway's Cross now, I would think. And we'll be going heading back down now towards the bus station. So I'll just pull in here for a second and just kind of update on what's going to happen. So basically the 35 to Totnes is completed. It's running at 40 minutes, as we know. There'll be a Peyton town service runs from the bus station to Peyton suburbs via hospital. There's no running time, but we aim for about a 20-minute run, and an airport service will run from outside Totnes at a service area which we'll call a driver changeover point, then to the airport via Peyton Park and Ride. Partially completed, but running time again 20 minutes. Then you have the 525 Totnes to Brixham via Countryside, the Rover route, running time unknown but aiming for 40 minutes, and then the run 12 along the seafront. That's just on the seafront. We're going to see the seafront now in a moment when we drive down here, and it is fantastic looking. You know the way the UK development team, they never disappoint with their content, you know, and they're not going to disappoint again because it's really pretty. Like, I mean, it's fantastically pretty. Like, I know I always say these are my kind of videos, but it's really nice. It just has a really kind of a fun feel about it. That's the word I would use, a fun feel, because you're at the seaside. The scenery, the flora is fantastic, you know, and the UK development team have never disappointed when it comes to scenery. You know, little routes and a lot of detail is what really kind of matters to these guys, you know. And we're going to see that here in this P&R as we go along the road slowly. You know. So I'm going to be skipping some lights because a lot of the junctions are not active yet, so we won't be stopping on any traffic lights. You will see cars coming out on and appearing out of nowhere, but again guys, this is an alpha phase, so we're not going to kind of judge it on that, and with an alpha phase comes probably a lack of optimization, so again there will be some kind of probably lag in tile loading and stuff like that, but it's nothing that won't be fixed in the final release of the map. So so sit back and enjoy this one guys, because it's a really nice drive. So as I was speaking guys, I've been offline for the last off Omsi for the last 4 weeks or so. Well, sorry, off YouTube I would say 4 or 5 weeks, and I feel pretty good about it. I probably, as I said, I probably would have stayed off only for doing this for the guys, the UK development team, as I've asked them would they like me to show off, and I always oblige to do that, so you know, and I always like to do these kind of videos because it shows that you're supporting them and they're kind of supporting you in a way, because they trust that your content will be seen by a lot of people and a lot of people will like it and will follow it and then will download it at the end of the day. So everyone's a winner here, you know. Now, what I noticed when I was coming up here, and from some screenshots I've taken, is the roundabouts that they've done here on this map. They look really nice, and I will stop at these ones because they look really like a lot of work has gone into them. And the thing with roundabouts is, what's tricky is pathing them. Pathing roundabouts is really a pain, and I'm not saying that from experience because I never tried pathing, but from what Iomex said, it's like this roundabout here has people walking underneath it, you know. It's just like, it's really well done, like really nicely done, you know. Now, you're not going to see that from the bus driver window, but you're going to just to know that the effort that's being put in to do that is just really good, you know. Really nice, really pretty, and it's fantastic, you know. And then the next roundabout I think is even better that we're going to see now. Because I know that, I remember Iomex was saying this in the Discord, that he was having a bit of a hard time pathing this map, because when you have roundabouts or traffic lights, you tend to run into issues. Now again, not from experience, because as I said, I have never really done anything in the Omsi 2 editor, but I'm sure Iomex was saying it on the Discord. I don't know if pathing is the easiest part of doing the map. I'm not sure. I always thought pathing would be the hardest part. I guess it's left to last because you want to make sure that you have the final part of the map ready to go, then pathing, and then everything's kind of ready to rock and roll. Now this is the roundabout I was talking about. Look at the amount of traffic lights here. I can stop here because we're not there's nothing doing yet. Like, there's a lot of traffic lights, and the textures in the roundabout are fantastic, you know. It's something I've never seen before in Omsi. It's just so many traffic lights and so many junctions and exits coming onto that roundabout. It's just like, how? Like, looking at it here, it looks amazing, but what's going on underneath here with all the pathing and the attachments and stuff of traffic lights is just crazy that probably only map makers would really know what's going on. You know. So credit again to Iomex, he's absolutely nailed it on the head. Sorry, UK development team. I keep saying Iomex because Iomex is the one that's always posting stuff about it. That's why I keep saying Iomex, so sorry. But it's a really nice roundabout, and it looks the part as well, you know. It's a hard working roundabout, that's what I would call it, you know. It's fabulous looking. Fabulous. Right, so we move on, guys. So this is where now we come down a bit. I think we come down a bit, I'm not too sure. I think we have a bit of a straight actually here. So what I do here, this is a nice touch. this is where the boys do make their maps. I don't know whether this has gone public or not yet, but sure, look, we'll show you this anyway. I know it's something to get to driving, and I will. I just wanted to show you this because it's really, really good. The UK development team, central design headquarters. Very good, isn't it? Very, very good. So that's where the boys are, hard at work. It's very nice, very well played, lads. Very well played. Now, right, we'll go. So I'm just going to drive now for the rest of the video, and I'm not going to externally view, because basically what you see in this is that I'm just showing you kind of the special parts of the map. You know, hopefully from the driver's seat window you'll see the best parts of it as well, like, you know, because there's a lot of effort, as I said, gone into the scenery here. So as I said, I think with all the UK development team maps, they really do set a standard when it comes to whoa, look at him, clearly in a hurry. Again, that's just a path with no rules, I guess. But they set a different standard when it comes to development and the scenery part of things, because they outweigh themselves, or they outshine. When they have one project, then they come along and they do the next project. It just outshines the previous project, you know. They just seem to learn and learn every time they do a map. It's fabulous. It's really good now. And it just, I don't know, it just must be just natural to them, I guess. Now I'm guessing along here will be all covered in time, you know, there'll be more buildings here, you're not going to see a flowing hotel. So we're heading down now towards the seafront, and we're heading to the bus station basically. So that's a nice little bridge here. I don't know if I've ever seen that anywhere before. If I have, if it's been somewhere before, then I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest. I know I said I wasn't going externally again, but it's really great looking. It's a really nice looking bridge. It basically gets the people to the beach, you know, and it works well. Looks well, and works well. Very holiday resorty, isn't it? So basically we're along the seafront now, as you can see there to my right. Bump, bump. But even like the seaside is lovely looking, but the rocks here on the left are even better looking. You know, like they just like, what's the word? Complement each other. That's the word I was looking for. Complement each other. You know, so no matter what really happens, like in the map, everything just seems to fit. You know, and it's always been like that. This is a really big step up. You know, really big. Now, I don't know whether I'm going the right way here or not. I reckon I am. Just going to swing it right here, am I? Let's hope it's this way anyway. I think it is, because I came up that way, yeah. So again, we're kind of in the heart of the seaside here. Right over there is the beach. Can't go wrong, you know, cannot go wrong. Now, so we're gonna swing a left up here now past the... Just don't read what that arrow says. I don't know what they're doing, what that means or why it's there, but let's just move on. Now, so I think as we're literally at the end now, so I think as time goes on, as more stuff is added to the map and the paths get done and the bus stops get occupied and filled, I think the map will, the run would take, I'd say, about what, few 15 to 12 to 15 minutes. Now I probably what's going to happen is we're going to go in there when we're finished because that's the P&R, but it's not done yet, so I'm not going to go in. So where I would probably have to go, I'd say, is up there back to the bus station, but I can't because he's in my way, so I'll just drive through him. So let me swing out here. Bum, bum, bum. Now, yeah, that's right, aim and just drive through the wall there. I think I escaped it though. Go on. Oh. Now guys, so bear in mind guys, as always, that this was an alpha version 2, so there's still a lot of work to be done on this map, but as you can see from what we have seen so far, it looks really good, really nice. Scenery wise it's fabulous, you know, so it's going to be really awesome when it's finished, and hopefully I done the guys service with this preview, I guess. I will pass it on. If you see this video, then it's got to go ahead, I guess. So thanks as always guys for watching. It's good to be back doing a few videos again, well, one video, but hopefully as time goes on I will get back into doing more of them. As I said, this is just a favour for the guys, and it was just something that I know other people want to see. So as always guys, thank you, and I shall see you all again in my next video. Bye bye.